we be of Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we be your sons and give us a freedom. Have mercy on we be your sons and give us a freedom. We need our leader. Prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. Some just as all over the globe, are you feeling me, Ashanti? Why am I feeling super malediction, you know? We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go again. Our foundation is a land. We are going home to be a Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Our foundation is a land. We are going home to be a Brazil. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Our foundation is a land. We are going home to be a Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Our foundation is a land. We are going home to be a Brazil.
Oh my God. What have I done? One big kill. Janjaweed. Al-Qaeda. We no fear you set. Viviet. We to Janjaweed.
If you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have to go, man. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go again. Our foundation is a root. We are going home to our Jehovah roots. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Our foundation is a root. We are going home to be a city.
Grazie, amore, grazie. Waka. Thank you for joining me. I have to refresh because a call came in to distract my program. I need to refresh 1 minute. All right, thank you very much. This is a very, very important program. Very, very important. If you notice, I am not smiling as you would always see me smile. And it's not a program that I had a special program to deliver, but while I was getting ready to come and put the program on the screen, the Spirit of Heaven, Chukwu Kikabiama, spoke to me instantly and gave me this topic you have here right now. Thank you for joining me, Evangelist Sarah. Thank you so much, precious one. The Spirit of Heaven, Chukwu Kikabiama, said, go and tell my people to stop insulting me by praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Stop insulting me by praying. Father, help us, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know what the Lord said? He said, I already did that. I already answered your prayer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have won all the cases labeled or leveled against him. He defeated them all. So his release has already been orchestrated and been delivered. Now, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being held? He already has been released. So when you are praying for God, I am saying this to pastors. I am calling upon Reverend Father A.G.K. Mbaka. I am calling upon brother in Zion, our brother in Zion, and all the pastors that have a good mind towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and are praying for his release. Please stop praying for release. Pray and encourage your members to do the needful, to take action, because we no longer need prayer for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, God have already answered the prayer for his release. What we need to do now is to take action. Do the needful for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Stop praying. Stop insulting God by going to pray or fast. And then the zoo will see you and hear you praying. And they'll be laughing at you. They will say, okay, continue to pray. Yeah, they are praying for his release. Whereas Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already been released. He has already been set free. When these enemies see you praying, they mock you and they laugh at you. God have already answered your prayer for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. So stop that prayer now. Stop praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. We know what to do, and that is action. You are praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, and you are telling people to stop sitting at home. Are you not mad? Is something not wrong with you? You will go to your church and you pray. Hey, let us fast and pray. We are praying. Father, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu miraculously. You are a madman. Is he a drug man? Release him miraculously, by miracle, by power, by thunder. I used to do it before. Stop that nonsense now. Stop it. Stop praying for his release. Take action. Go to your church and tell your church members to tell everyone they know to go and warn Soludo, because the program I was supposed to present today, the title was Soludo, stop intimidating our people, or we will send you to Abuja to join Hope Uzodinjo. That was supposed to be my program. But Chukwu Kikabiama said, no. My servant, go and tell my people, because I can see they are still praying and they are still fasting and they are starving themselves, praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Whereas I have already answered that prayer. Go and tell Brother Ebuka Obi, go and tell Reverend Father A.G.K. Mbaka, go and tell every pastor you know in Biafra land. Stop that nonsense now. Stop it. Stop fooling yourself and insulting God by praying. God release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are just ignorant and you are a mumu. The zoo, those animals that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they see you gathering and praying, that's what they want. They want to see you fasting and praying and speaking in tongues. They are praying for his release, and we are holding him. If your prayer for release or your prayer for breakthrough, if it actually works, our people should have been the most richest people on earth. Because every time you pray, I want to have breakthrough, give me breakthrough, money, prosperity, and you remain where you are. Prosperity doesn't need prayer. There are so many things that don't need prayer. I am speaking authoritatively as a pastor today. The Spirit of God is upon me, and I'm telling you, stop insulting God by praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, because God have already answered that prayer. He already answered that prayer, and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now in your hand. If you know what to do to all the sabo that are sabotaging what we are doing for the zoo to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go ahead and do it. Instead of wasting your time praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, you should engage on Edonda Akanono. Go and meet Soludo and drive him out of Oka. Chase Soludo out of Oka. Make sure that hope is on the job and everything that belongs to him receive water. That's what you should do. Don't go and start disturbing God with your prayer. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by miracle. You are a madman. There's no miracle there. God already did it. So stop disturbing God. Stop disturbing his ears. If there are other things you want to pray about, go and pray. Not praying for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release doesn't need prayer anymore. It needs action. Action. Listen to me. Action. So instead of gathering people in your church and telling them we want to fast for 40 days for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, we want to fast for 10 days, dry fasting, do not starve them. Anybody that asks you to fast for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, tell the person that, look, I am not a fool. Tell your people to sit at home. Tell your people to listen to our Prime Minister. Have you seen our Prime Minister coming online and praying? And let us pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. Let us fast and pray. Let us burn red candle, yellow candle. Have you seen the dragon praying that prayer? Do you think he cannot pray? No. Do you think our Prime Minister cannot pray? He will come online now and begin to gather people for prayer service for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. And then the zoo will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look, if you know what to do, if you know what to do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, then begin to do it now, not praying. It doesn't need prayer anymore. Not anymore. We need action now. Action. Don't come and start disturbing us online, on air. We are talking about action, and then you tell people, no, sit at home. No, don't sit at home. Oh. Don't sit at home because our economy is being destroyed. Let us pray. Let us pray. By spiritual, by supernatural, he will be released. And the zoo, Janja will just be looking at you. Hey, okay, yeah. Let them pray, so that he will release. And they will lock the gate. In fact, they will go and take another key and add to the key that they used to lock it before, and they will leave you to continue to pray. No, you want to pray, now you pray. Pray. The days of that kind of miracle is over. The one that God wanted to do, he already did it. Do you think it is easy for the zoo court, their own court, gave a fair judgment on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the government refused to release him? And now we need to do what we have to do for the government to hear us and understand that they are not the ones that have the monopoly of violence. That we can also act. We can also take action. We can also do something. So that if they say they don't have ear, they will hear by force. Do you understand? Just the way our Prime Minister said no more roadblock, and now they have all run away from Onitsha to where now. He said, Siriri Warare. Siriri Warare, you travel. And any one of them we see on the highway, we give them water. Is it prayer that did it? No. Tell me it is prayer that chased all those checkpoint out of the highway. Is it prayer? Do you think it is prayer that is putting fire on their heels to begin to do all this propaganda that they are doing? No, it is action. The action we are taking by listening to our prime minister and doing the needful, that is what is working. So the earlier you understand, the better. Look, spiritual things are strategic. Strategic. You don't have to be a zombie and then you become mumu. The same pastor that is gathering you to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release is telling you that you should go to stop sit at home. You see what idiot, what idiotic Father Ede in Enugu joining with Mba, and he came and he started praying, and we are praying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, but this sit at home must stop. Can you imagine the nonsense? No, can you imagine the nonsense? And the zoo animals will just be hearing you and say, yes, so how you let us continue to instigate them, tell them that they need to pray, and to pray, and they will be praying, and they will just be mocking you. If there's any prayers you pray, pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's healing, recovery. That is the miracle. You should pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Pray for sound health, for him to be able to sustain the pressure that they are putting on him, for him never to yield, for to always reveal himself as usual to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to show him that we are doing the needful for him and that we are putting pressure on the zoo. That is the only prayer you pray. Praying that become healing in his body, become his heart, become his bread. You said that healing is the bread he eats. Whatever they give to him to eat, he eats it. Whether even if they put poison on it, he will eat it. It becomes healing to his body. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what you do. That is what you do. Not to gather, and be wasting people's time, deceiving them. We are praying. You that is praying, you pray, finish, and you go and be planning how to stop sit at home. The one that is affecting the government, you want to stop it, and you are praying. And the government, they are just watching at you and say, that's what you should be doing. You should be praying, and your economy should not suffer, which is useless and yeah economy. The economy should collapse. And they must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as we collapse the economy. And it is not prayer that will collapse the economy. It is civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. Yes, you can pray for him to resist them. For him to resist them. For God to give him a hard mind to continue to be who he is. Not for you to be praying miraculously release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. It is your action that will release Mazi. I don't know. Some of you may not even have the understanding. But I pray that you will open your mind to see that you gathering together and praying for miraculous release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just wasting your time. Because God already answered that prayer. He already did. He won them everywhere. He won them in Umuahia. He won them in Abuja. He won them in the UN. And they are still holding him. They're still holding him. So how did he manage to win them in Abuja? That is your prayer. He won. He won. And now, if you continue to pray, release miraculously, they will just be watching at you. And you are not taking any action. You just fold your hands. And you want them to release it miraculously. You are not sitting at home. You are not taking making a civil disobedience. You are not supporting ESN. You are not supporting Biafra Liberation Army. You are just praying. Reverend Father Mbaka, you have millions of people that listen to you. Encourage them to support ESN. Brother Obi, you have millions of people that are paying tithe into your church. Tell them, for the next month, don't pay tithe in my church. Pay it to ESN. Can't you do that? Can't you tell them, support Biafra Republic government in exile? Look for their account and support them to protect the land. Can't you do that? Reverend Father Mbaka, you have people paying tithe to you from different world, everywhere in the world. Can you not tell them to, look, support ESN and Biafra Liberation Army? Send that tithe to them. Can't you do that? No, all you can do is to pray. Pray for my miraculous release. And they give you tithe. You will be piling up the tithe, building a church in a place without sewage system. Which you know, when Biafra comes, we will destroy everything. Everything will destroy it. So tell them, Brother Kobe, and all of you, Jerry Eze, all you pastors that have millions following you, tell them to sow their next month's seed into Biafra, the Republic government in exile, to support what we are doing. If you don't do it, then I will tell you what I am. Will know what to do to you. No, we know what to do to you. When I collect the title of Biafra, miraculously for release, miraculously. All want to sit at home. You will not encourage them to sit at home. Miraculously. Biafra Republic government need Rego. ESN need money. They will need money. In case you don't know the website, let me give it to you. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Send it to Reverend Father Mbaka. Send it to Brother Bukobi. Send it to Pastor Jerry. Send it to all these pastors. Let them know the next month's tithe should go to that account. Not to your private account for you to buy the next private jet or for you to buy the next Rolls Royce. I am vam. Until I come back this evening. We are not smiling, no. We are not smiling because Biafra is a do or die for us. Many have gone and many are willing to go as long as Biafra is concerned. And as far as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, we put our lives on the line. I love you guys, but Chukwu Kadiama loves you more. Please do not misunderstand me. It is the word of heaven. It is the Spirit of God that inspired me. I'm not trying to tell you that God does not answer prayers. When God answers your prayer, then you change another tactics. Do you understand? God has already answered your prayer in that dimension. So don't continue to deceive people with let us pray miraculously. No. We need money right now. We need action right now. That's where your resources should go. That's where it should go. The Lord bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Lord bless our Prime Minister, Odogu Agune Chemba, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Hopefully this evening, I'll come and address Soludo, because that is what I was supposed to do before the Lord interrupted the topic and said I should deliver this one to you. Please hit the like button, share this program, and let everyone make it go viral. Thank you very much.